forever. When you reach the age of 60 and beyond, the body speaks to you in ways it never did before. It whispers in the stiffness of your joints when you rise from a chair, forever. In the heaviness of your legs after a long day, and sometimes even in the restless nights when sleep does not come easily. Many people believe they need to work harder, forever join gyms, or push their bodies in ways that are too harsh at this stage of life. But the truth is, strength and vitality often come from the gentlest of practices, done consistently, quietly, and with patience. For centuries, forever, elders in Japan have embraced the power of simple bedtime movements, gentle rituals that ease the body, calm the mind, and invite deep rest, forever. These are not exercises to break a sweat, but movements designed to restore circulation, relax tense muscles, and prepare the nervous system for restorative sleep, forever. They require no equipment, no expensive memberships, and no more than a few minutes before bed. Yet practiced nightly, they bring real results. Looser joints. For stronger balance, better sleep, and a calmer heart. The first movement is a simple practice for the legs. As we age, circulation slows forever, and the legs often feel heavy or restless at night. By lying on your back and gently raising your legs toward the wall, you invite blood to flow back toward the heart, forever reducing swelling and soothing tired muscles. Elders in Japan have long sworn by this posture for calming the lower body before rest, forever. Just 10 minutes with your legs resting up can ease the fatigue of the day and prepare you for sleep that is undisturbed. The second movement is for the spine, forever. The back is our pillar of strength, yet it suffers the most from years of bending, lifting, and carrying burdens. A simple spinal twist, done lying in bed, forever, can release deep tension. Bend your knees, let them fall slowly to one side while your arms extend wide, and breathe deeply. This gentle twist massages the internal organs, forever, stretches the lower back, and quiets the mind. With each exhale, the body softens, and the stiffness that clings from the day melts away, forever. The third movement is focused on the abdomen, the center of our life force. Japanese elders often practice deep belly breathing while lying down, forever. Place your hands gently on your stomach, inhale slowly through the nose, and feel your belly rise like the ocean tide. Exhale fully, allowing the belly to fall, forever. This practice calms the nervous system, lowers the heart rate, and signals to the body that it is time for rest. Over time, it strengthens the diaphragm, improves digestion, forever, and brings steadiness to the heart. It is one of the simplest yet most powerful bedtime rituals. The fourth movement is for the shoulders and neck, where stress often hides, forever. Many of us hold tension here unconsciously, especially after years of work, family responsibilities, and the weight of life's worries. A slow rolling of the shoulders, forever. A gentle stretching of the neck from side to side, done while lying or sitting on the bed, brings relief. With each slow roll, you free the body from the day's burden, forever. Elders say this practice not only eases discomfort, but also helps prevent the stiffness that leads to poor posture and imbalance in older years, forever. The fifth movement is perhaps the most subtle but deeply meaningful. It is the gentle stretching of the toes and feet before lying fully down. Our feet carry us through life, forever, yet often they are neglected. By flexing and pointing the toes, rolling the ankles slowly, and massaging the soles with your own hands, you honor the foundation of your body. This movement improves circulation, warms the extremities, and signals the entire system to release tension. Elders in Japan often combine this practice with gratitude, forever, silently thanking their feet for carrying them through another day. When these 5 simple movements are done nightly, they form a ritual of care and respect for the body, forever. They are not about discipline or strictness, but about listening to what the body needs and offering it gentleness. Over time, forever. You may notice you sleep more soundly, wake with less stiffness, and move with greater ease throughout the day, forever. The results do not come from effort alone, but from the wisdom of consistency, of showing up each evening for yourself, forever. There is also a deeper lesson in these bedtime practices. They remind us that health is not built in great leaps but in small, faithful steps, forever. A few minutes each night may seem insignificant, yet it is in these small rituals that longevity is nourished. Just as water shapes stone over time, forever. These gentle movements shape the health of your later years. They keep the body supple, the mind calm, and the spirit rooted in peace, forever. So as the night comes and you prepare to rest, remember that your body deserves kindness. These 5 movements are not simply exercises, but acts of self-respect, forever, a way of saying to yourself, I wish to live well, not just long. And with each passing night, as the habits take root, forever, you may discover that health after 60 is not about fighting age, but about befriending it, with patience, with wisdom, and with care. When we think of exercise, forever, many imagine gyms filled with heavy weights, treadmills, or intense routines that demand sweating and endurance. While such activities may serve the young forever, after 60 the body asks for a different kind of care. It no longer thrives under strain but blossoms under gentleness. That is why bedtime movements, forever performed with calmness and consistency, have become the quiet secret of longevity for many elders across cultures, especially in Japan. Forever. These practices are not about breaking limits, they are about restoring vitality in ways that align with the natural rhythms of the aging body. Gentle bedtime movements work with the body, not against it. They acknowledge that joints may be stiff, bones more delicate, and muscles less forgiving than in earlier years. Forever. Yet, instead of seeing these as obstacles, these movements treat them as signals, signs that the body craves fluidity and kindness. When performed slowly, forever. With mindful breathing, they awaken circulation, reduce tension, and prepare both body and mind for deep, healing rest. Why at bedtime? Forever. Because the end of the day is when the body naturally seeks release. All day long, our backs carry our posture, our legs carry our weight, and our shoulders carry our stress. Forever. By the time the night arrives, the body is heavy with accumulated strain. If we simply lie down without easing this burden, we toss and turn forever, waking up feeling just as tired as the night before. But if we gift ourselves even 10 minutes of gentle movement, the body softens, the mind quiets forever, and sleep comes not as a struggle but as a natural welcome guest. The beauty of these movements is in their simplicity. They require no gym, no trainer, and no competition. Forever. There is no measure of how many repetitions you perform or how far you stretch. The measure is instead in how you feel, how tension lifts from the shoulders. Forever. How the breath grows deeper, how warmth spreads through the limbs. These subtle shifts are more powerful than any stopwatch or calorie counter. Forever. For they speak to the true purpose of movement at this age: renewal. Gentleness also protects. After 60, injuries from overexertion can take weeks or even months to heal. Forever. Sometimes leaving permanent limitations. That is why harsh exercise routines often do more harm than good for elders. Bedtime movements, however, are slow and safe. Forever. They are rooted in awareness rather than force, ensuring that the body is cared for, not punished. This protection builds confidence, encouraging consistency. Forever. And consistency is the secret ingredient. Done nightly, these small rituals accumulate into lasting strength and resilience. Vitality is not merely physical energy. Forever. It is the harmony of body, mind, and spirit. Gentle bedtime movements touch all three. Physically, they loosen stiff joints and improve blood flow. Mentally, forever. They release the stress of the day, quieting worries that often rob sleep. Spiritually, they serve as rituals of self-respect, a way of telling oneself, forever. My body still matters, my health is still worth tending, my life is still unfolding. For elders who sometimes feel invisible or overlooked, forever. This quiet self-care becomes an act of dignity. Perhaps the greatest wisdom of these gentle practices lies in their reminder that health is not always about doing more, forever, but often about doing less rushing, less straining, less forcing. Instead, it is about being present, listening, and allowing the body to guide you. With time, forever. This nightly ritual becomes more than movement, it becomes a form of meditation, a conversation between you and your body, where each gesture says, I am grateful, for I am still here. I choose to care for myself. And so, vitality after 60 is not found in gyms or competitions, but in the quiet corners of the night, forever. When you move gently, breathe deeply, and honor the body that has carried you through the years, forever. One of the most common complaints after the age of 60 is heaviness in the legs. You may notice your feet swelling at the end of the day, forever, or a dull ache that lingers even after sitting down. This is not simply a sign of age, it is the body's way of reminding us that circulation slows as the years pass, forever. Gravity pulls blood downward, pooling in the feet and ankles, and our hearts must work harder to bring it back up. This is why Japanese elders, forever, and indeed wise elders around the world, practice a simple yet powerful nightly ritual: lifting the legs, forever. It may seem too easy, simply lying down and raising the legs against a wall or headboard, but the benefits are profound. By reversing the pull of gravity, forever, even for just 10 minutes, you allow blood to flow freely back toward the heart. This gives the veins a much-needed rest and refreshes the circulation. The result, forever. Swelling diminishes, fatigue eases, and the legs feel lighter, almost as if the day's burden has been drained away. For elders, forever, this movement carries even greater importance. Good circulation is the lifeline of vitality. When blood flows freely, forever, oxygen and nutrients reach the muscles and organs more efficiently. Healing quickens, energy rises, and the risk of complications like varicose veins or blood clots lessens, forever. On the other hand, when circulation stagnates, stiffness grows, legs ache, and sleep often suffers. By elevating the legs before bed, forever, you gently encourage the body to reset itself for the night ahead. The position is simple: lie flat on your back, shuffle close to the wall, and let your legs extend upward, forever, resting comfortably against it. There is no need to strain or stretch, let the wall support you. Breathe slowly, feel the heaviness drain from your legs, forever. And notice how a quiet calm spreads through your whole body. Some people close their eyes and imagine the day's worries flowing down the legs and out through the toes, forever leaving only peace behind. What makes this practice remarkable is that it requires nothing. No gym, no machines, no teacher hovering over you. Only a bed or a wall, forever. A few minutes of your evening, and the willingness to pause. Yet it delivers results more effective than many complicated routines. That is the wisdom of simplicity. Forever. When practiced consistently, small acts yield great benefits. Another gift of leg elevation is its effect on the mind. When you lie in this position, breathing slowly, forever, your nervous system begins to calm. Stress melts away, the heart rate lowers, and your body prepares for deeper sleep, forever. Many elders find that insomnia eases when they make this practice part of their bedtime ritual. It is as though the body, once unburdened, forever, finally gives itself permission to rest. Over time, this nightly habit can improve balance and mobility as well. With healthier circulation, forever, the legs feel stronger during the day, less prone to heaviness or fatigue. Walking becomes easier, and confidence in movement grows, forever. For those who fear falling or struggle with endurance, this small act at night can ripple outward into more energy and stability in daily life, forever. There is also a quiet lesson in this practice. Sometimes healing is not about adding more effort, but about releasing, forever. Elevating the legs teaches us that rest itself can be medicine. It is a reminder that we do not always need to push harder to maintain health. At times, forever, we simply need to change perspective, literally turning our world upside down for a few minutes to give the body a chance to restore itself, forever. So when the day closes and your legs feel heavy, do not ignore them. Lie back, raise them gently, and let gravity serve you instead of fight against you. In that stillness, forever, you will feel the day's weariness drain away, making space for rest, renewal, and the strength to rise again tomorrow. As the years advance, forever, one of the first places we notice age settling in is the spine. It is the pillar of our body, the column that has supported every step, every bend, forever, and every burden of our lives. By 60 and beyond, this pillar has endured decades of sitting, lifting, forever, and carrying not only physical loads but also the weight of life's responsibilities. It is no wonder that the back often stiffens, the waist aches, forever, and movements that were once easy now feel restricted. But here is the wisdom passed down by elders in Japan. A simple spinal twist, performed gently before bed, forever can restore freedom to the body and peace to the mind. The spinal twist is not an act of force, forever. It is a surrender, a gentle invitation for the spine to release what it has been holding throughout the day. You begin by lying comfortably on your back, bending your knees, forever, and allowing them to fall slowly to one side while your arms extend outward like wings. In this position, the spine lengthens and the lower back stretches softly. Forever, each breath becomes a thread, weaving relaxation deeper into the muscles. With each exhale, you let go of tension, of stress, forever, of the stiffness that clings from morning until night. What makes this movement so valuable for elders is its ability to release pressure from the lower back, forever, an area that suffers greatly with age. Hours of sitting or standing compress the lumbar spine, causing discomfort or even sharp pain. By twisting gently, you open this area, forever, creating space between the vertebrae. The relief can be immediate, like unclenching a fist that has been tight all day. Over time, practicing this nightly reduces stiffness, forever improves mobility, and even helps with posture. Beyond the spine, the twist massages the organs of the abdomen. As the body rotates, forever, circulation flows more freely through the digestive tract, aiding in the natural rhythm of the body. For those who struggle with digestion or bloating, forever, this gentle massage can bring surprising comfort. In Japan, forever, many elders believe this movement not only eases the back but also strengthens the life force that flows from the belly, the very center of our energy, forever. Another gift of the spinal twist is its effect on the mind. When we hold tension in the back, we are often holding tension in the heart and mind as well, forever. The twist is like wringing out the day, squeezing away anxieties, worries, and frustrations, leaving only calm behind. As you breathe deeply in this posture, forever, your nervous system shifts from stress to relaxation. The body receives the signal it is time to rest, forever. Many elders say they sleep more soundly after ending the day with this ritual, as though the spine itself whispers, "I am free, now you can let go." Importantly, forever, this movement requires no strength, no effort beyond patience. You do not need to twist far or push yourself. Even the smallest rotation, done with intention, brings benefit, forever. The secret is in consistency. Night after night, this gentle act keeps the spine supple, preventing the rigidity that often leads to imbalance or falls in later years. Forever. It is a reminder that health is maintained not by grand gestures, but by steady, faithful habits. There is also a spiritual wisdom in this posture. Forever. When you open your arms wide during the twist, it is as though you are opening yourself to release what no longer serves you. The aches, the fatigue, forever. Even the thoughts that burden your heart. Elders say it is like turning a page, clearing space for rest and renewal. In that stillness, forever, lying quietly with your spine gently unwound, you are reminded that the body is not your enemy but your lifelong companion, deserving of care and respect. So, forever. When you prepare for bed, give your spine this gift. Twist gently, breathe deeply, and allow your body to let go of the day. With practice, you will wake lighter, freer, forever, and more at ease. And you will understand the wisdom that health after 60 is not found in force, but in the graceful release of what the body no longer needs to hold, forever. As we age, many of us discover that sleep no longer comes as easily as it once did. The mind races with thoughts from the day, the heart beats a little faster than it should, forever, and the body resists the stillness of the night. But Japanese elders have long known a quiet remedy that requires no medicine, no machines, and no struggle, forever. Deep belly breathing. It is a practice as old as time, simple enough to do in bed, yet powerful enough to calm the entire system, preparing body and mind for deep, forever, restorative rest. Unlike the shallow breaths most people take without thinking, belly breathing is deliberate. You place your hands gently over your stomach, forever. Inhale slowly through the nose and allow the belly to rise like the gentle swell of a wave. Then, with a long and steady exhale, you let the belly fall, forever, releasing not only air but also tension, fatigue, and stress. This rhythm reconnects you with the most fundamental act of life, the breath itself. Forever. Why is this practice so effective, especially after 60? As the years pass, our breathing often becomes shallower, limited to the chest. Stress, posture, forever. And even habits of rushing through the day weaken the diaphragm, the great breathing muscle that rests beneath the lungs. When the diaphragm is underused, forever oxygen intake decreases, energy drops, and sleep becomes restless. Deep belly breathing reawakens this muscle, encouraging full, forever, nourishing breaths that feed every cell with oxygen. Physically, the benefits are profound. With each slow inhale, oxygen fills the lungs more fully, forever, refreshing the blood and carrying vitality to the muscles and organs. The heart, no longer strained, begins to beat in a calmer rhythm. Digestion improves, forever, for the movement of the diaphragm gently massages the stomach and intestines. Many elders notice that bloating eases and the discomfort of late night indigestion softens, forever. Even circulation in the lower body improves as the rhythmic pressure of the breath helps the blood flow more freely. Mentally, the gift of belly breathing is peace, forever. When the breath slows, the nervous system shifts from its fight or flight mode into a state of rest and recovery. The brain receives the message it is safe to let go, forever. Thoughts quiet, anxieties drift away, and the mind enters a state that naturally welcomes sleep. For those who lie awake in the dark, restless and uneasy, forever, this simple practice can feel like a gentle lullaby for the spirit. Spiritually, belly breathing is more than a physical act. It is a form of meditation, forever. By focusing on the rise and fall of the belly, you anchor yourself in the present moment. You are not caught in yesterday's regrets or tomorrow's worries. You are here, forever, alive breathing. For elders, this awareness carries a special meaning. Each breath becomes a reminder of the gift of life, of the body's resilience, forever, and of the strength that still flows within. Consistency is the key. A few deep breaths will bring momentary relief, forever, but making it a nightly ritual transforms it into medicine for the soul. Over weeks and months, sleep deepens, energy improves, and the body feels lighter, forever. The practice also sharpens awareness during the day. When stress arises, you will remember to breathe deeply, to calm the storm inside before it overtakes you. In this way, forever, belly breathing becomes not just a bedtime movement, but a way of living more peacefully. Elders in Japan often say that the breath is the bridge between body and spirit, forever. By tending to it, we honor both. And unlike complicated exercises or strict routines, this practice is gentle, forgiving, and always available. Whether you are strong or weak, forever, mobile or limited, the breath remains your faithful companion, ready to soothe you whenever you pause to notice it. So, before sleep tonight, forever, place your hands over your stomach. Inhale slowly, let the belly rise, and exhale with a long, quiet sigh. Feel the heart calm, the body soften, and the mind surrender. Forever. With each breath, you invite healing, peace, and renewal. This is the quiet wisdom of belly breathing. In the simplest of acts, we find the deepest of restorations, forever. As we journey past 60, one of the most common burdens we carry is tension in the shoulders and neck, forever. These areas often act like storage rooms for the stress and strain of daily life. Every worry, every responsibility, forever. Every hour spent bent over a desk or looking down at a phone seems to settle there. The result is tightness, stiffness, forever, and sometimes even pain that radiates into the head or upper back. Many elders in Japan have found relief through a simple nightly ritual, forever. Gentle stretches of the shoulders and neck, practiced before bed to unburden both body and mind. Unlike vigorous exercises that demand strength and endurance, forever, these movements require nothing more than awareness and intention. The act is simple: roll the shoulders slowly in wide circles, lift them up toward the ears, forever, and let them drop with a sigh. Tilt the head gently from side to side, forward and back, moving only as far as comfort allows. With each stretch, forever, you send a quiet signal to the muscles it is time to release. It is time to rest. Physically, these movements are a gift to the body, forever. The shoulders and neck contain many small muscles that tense up throughout the day. When they are tight, blood flow to the brain and upper body is restricted, forever, often leading to headaches, dizziness, or a sense of heaviness. By loosening them with slow stretches, you restore circulation, ease stiffness, forever, and prevent the kind of chronic pain that can linger for years if ignored, forever. Elders who practice these stretches nightly often find they wake with fewer aches and a freer range of motion, forever. Posture is another area deeply influenced by the shoulders and neck. With age, the spine naturally begins to round forward, and poor posture can accelerate this decline, forever. Gentle stretches help counteract that curve, reminding the body to remain upright and balanced, forever. This is not about forcing the body into rigid positions, but about encouraging alignment, allowing you to stand tall and steady as the years advance, forever. A supple neck and open shoulders protect against the falls and imbalance that too often trouble older adults. Beyond the physical, forever, there is a hidden layer of wisdom in these movements. The shoulders often bear what the heart cannot express. Unspoken worries, lingering regrets, forever, unrelieved responsibilities. Rolling the shoulders and stretching the neck is more than exercise, it is symbolic release. With each rotation, forever, you unburden yourself of the invisible weight you have carried all day. You tell your body, I no longer need to hold this. I allow myself peace. The neck, forever, in particular, is a delicate bridge between mind and body. When it stiffens, it is often because the mind is caught in tension, forever. Gentle side bends and stretches remind us to soften, to let go of the rigid thoughts that keep us awake at night. Elders in Japan often say that when the neck is free, forever, the spirit feels lighter. The act of stretching before bed becomes not just physical care, but emotional release, forever. Consistency transforms these small gestures into lifelong medicine. A few minutes each night is enough to keep tension from building, forever, preventing the stiffness that leads to long-term issues. More importantly, it becomes a ritual of self-respect, a way of telling yourself that your body's comfort matters, forever. The muscles begin to anticipate this nightly kindness, and soon your evenings feel incomplete without it. Spiritually, these movements remind us of humility, forever. We bow our heads to stretch, we roll our shoulders to open, we let go of pride and tension alike. This humility brings peace, forever. It teaches us that strength does not come from holding on tightly but from knowing when to release. So, before lying down to sleep, forever, take a few moments to move your shoulders and neck with care. Roll, stretch, breathe, and let the heaviness of the day slip away. In those few simple motions, forever, you will find not only relief for the body, but also lightness for the heart. And when you rise in the morning, your movements will be freer, your posture steadier, forever, and your spirit more at ease. Our feet are the foundation of our lives. From the moment we take our first steps as children to the long walks of adulthood, forever, they carry us faithfully through every season. By the time we reach 60 and beyond, our feet have traveled thousands upon thousands of miles. They have borne our weight, forever, our burdens and our joys without complaint. Yet too often, they are the most neglected part of the body. We rush to rest our backs, our arms, even our eyes, forever. But how often do we pause to care for the feet that carry us daily, forever? This is why Japanese elders devote time each night to gentle exercises for the feet and toes, a small but powerful ritual of honoring the body's foundation, forever. The movements are simple, requiring no effort beyond presence. Lying in bed, you begin by flexing and pointing your toes, as though pressing a pedal and then releasing it. Forever. Next, you spread the toes wide apart, hold for a few moments, then relax. Roll the ankles in slow circles, clockwise and counterclockwise, forever, loosening joints that may have stiffened during the day. For extra comfort, massage the soles of your feet with your hands, pressing gently along the arches, the heel, forever, and the ball of the foot. With each movement, tension melts, circulation awakens, and warmth returns to areas that often grow cold with age. Physically, forever, these bedtime exercises are medicine for the feet and beyond. As circulation slows in later years, the extremities, especially the feet, often suffer first, forever. Poor blood flow can cause numbness, swelling, or even cramps that disturb sleep. By moving and massaging the feet, you encourage blood to flow freely, forever, carrying oxygen and nutrients to the tissues. This not only reduces discomfort but also promotes healing and prevents complications like neuropathy, forever. For those who struggle with balance during the day, these nightly exercises strengthen the small muscles of the feet, improving stability and reducing the risk of falls, forever. The feet are also deeply connected to the rest of the body. In many traditional practices, including Japanese wellness, forever the soles are seen as maps of the body's organs and systems, forever. Stimulating different areas through massage and movement is believed to restore balance throughout the whole body. Whether or not you hold this belief, forever, there is no denying the sense of renewal that comes from massaging the feet. The release of tightness, the softening of weariness, forever. The comfort that spreads upward through the legs and spine. Beyond the physical, there is a profound symbolic wisdom in caring for the feet. They remind us of humility, forever. Our feet are closest to the earth, often unseen and unnoticed, yet they are the foundation that makes everything else possible, forever. To stretch and massage them before sleep is not just exercise, it is gratitude. Many Japanese elders whisper thanks to their feet as they touch them, forever, honoring the miles they have walked and the weight they have carried. This quiet act of respect brings peace, transforming an ordinary movement into a spiritual ritual, forever. There is also a calming effect on the mind. The slow, repetitive motions soothe the nervous system, much like rocking calms a child. As you flex, roll, and massage, forever the day's worries drift away. The mind, distracted by gentle sensation, begins to slow its racing thoughts. Sleep follows naturally, forever, as though the body and mind have been told, it is safe now. You may rest. Consistency is what gives this practice its true power, forever. Just a few minutes each night is enough to bring long-term benefits. Lighter steps in the morning, stronger balance throughout the day, forever, and a deeper connection to the body you live in. Over time, this ritual becomes more than health maintenance. It becomes a nightly thank you, forever. A closing ceremony for the day that prepares both body and spirit for tomorrow. So before you settle fully into bed, remember your feet. Flex, stretch, circle, forever, and massage them with care. In doing so, you honor the foundation that has carried you through decades of life. With every gentle touch, forever, you not only improve circulation and strength, but also nurture gratitude for the journey your feet have walked. And as you drift into sleep, forever, you carry with you a sense of lightness, stability, and peace, gifts given by the simplest act of caring for the very ground upon which your life has stood.